Once upon a time, there lived a potter, and this potter had a huge scar on his forehead. Once, a king, along with his minister, was passing by, and when he saw this potter with the big scar on his forehead, he mistook him to be a brave soldier. He told his minister, "Look at this impressive scar on this person's forehead. He must be a brave soldier. We need to recruit this man in our army." Saying so, the king approached the potter and asked him, "My dear brave soldier, would you like to be a part of our army?" And the potter was slightly taken aback, but then, not wanting to miss the opportunity to be with the most powerful and well-employed soldiers of the king, he said, "Yes, I would like to be a part of it." And he was immediately recruited into the king's army. And soon, a massive war broke out. And then the king was going around giving pep talk to all the soldiers present there. And he approached this potter and he said, "Oh, my dear brave soldier, would you like to be a part of the chosen brave ones in the army?" The potter shuddered. Internally, he felt intimidated. He thought, now is the time for me to tell the truth. And he told the king, "My dear king, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm not a soldier. I'm a simple potter. And I got this scar because once I fell off on broken pieces of clay, and then I did not have sufficient money to have a medicine for the wound, and hence the scar did not heal. That's how I ended up getting this scar. I have no experience of any wars whatsoever." The king immediately understood his mistake and he said, "Oh, my dear potter, now please go back home. War is not meant for you." But then the potter fell at the feet of the king and said, "Please give me an opportunity. Please give me an employment opportunity. I am a brave person. I can really make it in the war." And the king, having seen many battles, replied from his experience, "You might be brave, but on the battlefield, you need the qualities of a warrior. Forget about coming to the war. Go back home and stay happy." Do you relate with this? Many times we get into situations and positions where we are not meant to be. It could be a workplace, it could be the kind of career we are opting, or it could be the educational stream where we are in right now. Many times, even our mentors or our parents, seeing some superficial abilities in us, try to inspire us in a direction. For example, if you're good at drawing, people come and say, "Oh, you draw so well, then you should take up the biology because it requires you need to draw a lot of diagrams and then become a doctor." The simple common sense and understanding is, if you're good at drawing, you might be an artist. It's not necessary that you become a doctor because you're good at drawing. Being a doctor requires a much larger skill set and mindset, starting with having compassion for the pain of others and willingness for conscientious work, willingness to sacrifice personal comforts for the benefit of humanity at large. These are the attitudes required of a doctor, and being good at art probably is an additional skill that can complement the required skill set. So this is exactly what happens when a person has no self-awareness about one's abilities and personality. So self-awareness of one's personality can help an individual to find a career that suits one's personality. A person may be extrovert in nature, or a person may be introvert in nature. Somebody might like to do a lot of interaction with others. They might love to work in teams with a lot of people around them, with a lot of communication. And some might prefer to do solitary, deep work with great innovative dimensions to it. So every person is unique and every person has a unique personality. By trying to understand what your personality is, you can exactly and wisely and intelligently choose those situations through which you can express your true potentials.